If you're planning on only using our hands-on labs, you do not need to complete this step. But if you are using your own accounts to follow along as well, I always recommend setting this up as one of the first actions after securing your root account. So before you complete any of our labs in your own accounts, I highly recommend that you spend the next few minutes going through this very simple lab, because it's going to teach you how to configure billing, monitoring, and alerting in order to notify you of your AWS bill if it ever exceeds what you expect to pay. Some of the labs are not going to cost anything to complete, especially if they're very basic, but some of the other ones can cost a little bit of money. So that's your disclaimer. And with that said, sometimes resources can also continue to cost you money if you forget to turn them off or to delete them, in which case you could end up with a surprise bill. It shouldn't be a massive bill, but still a bill nonetheless. And these are kind of the scary stories you also hear about sometimes on social media. People completely forget, they walk away from it, and then a month later, they have a bigger bill than they expected. So this lab is specifically designed to help you prevent that. For example, if you're okay with spending up to $5 on labs for this entire course, then you could set an alert that notifies you when you reach $5, or even when you get close to that, like let's say, for example, $4. And that way you can investigate and see if something was left running before you exceed your threshold of $5 in this example. Just an example number, you can make it 30, 100, whatever you want, and whatever you're comfortable with. Let's go ahead and get started, and let me show you exactly how to do that. So once you're logged in as your admin user that we created in the prior lesson, go ahead and search for budgets. You'll then be able to select what kind of budget you want on that page and how you want to configure it. Now, these are my recommended settings, but if you don't want to spend that amount of money, or if you want to change the amount, then go ahead and change that dollar value. I've set it to $30 here. You can increase it or decrease it by just modifying the budgeted amount. It's completely up to you, but then go ahead and save your changes and you'll be good to go. It really is that simple. So I'll see you in the next lesson.